There's a side to poverty that's just so horrible it's difficult to witness. It's the dirty, disgusting, and heart-wrenching side. It's seeing people so desperate they'll do whatever it takes to survive. And it's here in a garbage dump in the Dominican Republic. The smell hits you first, the overwhelming stench of rotting food, animal waste, and just about anything else you could possibly imagine. Animals are everywhere, cows, mules, dogs, and birds, and flies cover everything. You grow used to their constant presence. There are just too many to swat away. It's hard to believe anyone would willingly come here, but many are here every single day. Fathers, mothers, even children. Some use their bare hands to sift through the trash. They look for anything they can sell because they can't earn money elsewhere. It's this type of life that sponsorship works to prevent. However, sometimes this is the only option for struggling families. Antonio has worked here for roughly 3 years. He's a bricklayer by trade, but steady work is not available.
This isn't a good job. You work here because you have to. Coming here, working here in the dump, and all this disgustingness, it isn't easy.
The dangers are everywhere. Broken glass, hypodermic needles, other sharp objects, and barking dogs. Then there's the threat of parasites. The truly desperate consume discarded food that's likely full of mold and pathogens. When families don't have anything else to eat, there's no other choice.
Life for many in the hills surrounding Quito, Ecuador, is a struggle. Children are born into environments that are as dangerous as they are dirty. Tempered by this experience, families become tough and resolved, and using the sweat on their brow and resourcefulness, they scrape together an existence. This is Maria, who lives with her husband and 7 children in a 2-room shack. 5 of the children are sponsored through Children International.
I'm the one who supports the family, because my husband sometimes finds work, and sometimes he can't find any. He finds work with people who are dishonest, and don't. I'd like to provide my children with everything that you see in other homes, so they can live well, so they don't feel bad. I feel bad because I can't provide all this for them.
Through sponsorship, the family has received a new latrine, material aid, and a place to go when they get sick. Living life this close to the edge, Maria and her children would have no other place to turn if sponsorship was not in their life. For them, Children International is their only safety net.
Most children begin learning English at an early age, but the country's high literacy rate and rich agricultural resources don't guarantee a comfortable life. Towering infrastructure in bustling cities gives way to urban slums, where families struggle to afford the most basic necessities. Some poor families live in tiny, makeshift shacks made of bamboo, lumber, and scraps. The country's lush landscapes and mountainous terrain are marred by these congested slums, where children play among trash and tuberculosis is rampant. Here, families usually can't afford enough nutritional food or medicine when their children are sick. Life can be even more challenging in some rural areas, where Filipinos may live without access to electricity or other services. Fortunately, Children International is there, providing basic necessities to more than 75,000 children in 4 locations, ensuring they have access to medical and dental care, medicines, and school uniforms and supplies so they can attend school.
Earth Day began in the United States in 1970 and has since spread to every corner of the globe. Today it's celebrated in 175 countries by over 500 million people. For some of Children International's dedicated sponsored youth in rural Guatemala, every day is Earth Day. Through their local community center, a small group have gathered to make a big difference in their own neighborhood. By planting and nurturing trees, these youth send a message to their community and inspire other youth to look at their surroundings in a cleaner and more sustainable way. Last year, the group decided to plant lemon trees. Their roots hold the soil together to prevent erosion. Their green leaves purify the air and will provide shade from the sometimes harsh Guatemalan sun. Eventually, their branches will produce fruit that can be used for nourishment. 14-year-old Juan Diego Alexander del Valle has enjoyed the benefits of sponsorship for 6 years. He found the experience of raising awareness about the environment so rewarding that he too wants to pursue an environmental career.
I'd like to work in forest health. I would like to create a program about the importance of trees. I'd like to study everything about the environment, like the causes of global warming.
As Earth Day comes and goes, these youth will remain steadfast, dedicated to improving the earth and their environment.